And we're live. As soon as I position you guys here. Nonetheless, hello everybody. Good morning, buenas noches, buenos dias. No matter where you are, hope you are doing well. So real quick, well, not super quick, we're going to review the Dr. Pepper Creamy Coconut. So we got this because of you guys. We tried out the Dr. Pepper Purple Thunder. So that was all about. Here I got some Dr. Pepper Creamy Coconuts. So these are probably about as optimally as conditioned as they could be, being they were in the refrigerator for like hours, and then I put them in the freezer right before for like maybe let's say 15-20 minutes. So this is like, it's super cold. So I don't think you're gonna get better than like this. You know what I'm saying? And without like, and I didn't specifically not using ice in it because if obviously you ice it, it waters it down. It changes the flavor. Some soda I like with ice, some I prefer without. But nonetheless, we'll tune on in. We got good 170 people in here already. What's up, guys? When I come into Boston, I've been to Boston a few times, done everything around there, and I've seen the city pretty in depth. I'm not sure when I'll come back, but maybe eventually. Maybe later this year. Thomas, what's up, man? Shoot me a message. I hope to get back in Texas very briefly this summer. Detroit, Michigan, South Africa, everybody. So, but anyway, let's give this a try. We had Ohio and all the people in here. I'm really excited, actually. I'm quite let's just say I've been really wanting. We got Amanda in here. Hello, in Halifax. I've been wanting to try this all morning, but I have been delaying it. So let's do it. Let's try it. Let me know if you guys are Dr. Pepper fans, but I do love me some Dr. Pepper. So, ooh, there you go. There's that crack. Hold on. Let's get that smell. Holy jumpets! What? All right. This is crazy. All right, I'm going to put that right there. Answer a few of your questions. Someone says, when I come to Colorado, hopefully this year. I've been trying to get back there I've been there, but I'm trying to get back to do a challenge for quite a while. Hopefully this year will be the year. People from India, people love Dr. Pepper. Some people have never had Dr. Pepper. Rainy in the UK. It was rainy here all morning, but it just cleared up. All right. So this, guys, you know what the smell of this is? Coconut. Zero Dr. Pepper smell. Just this lovely creamy coconut. And if this makes sense, I love real coconuts. I don't like super artificially flavored. Like there's some flavors of coconut which are delicious and they're kind of like real and creamy. And then there's other kinds of coconut flavors which are really like not great. This smells more like a creamy one. It almost smells like a coconut ice, like ice cream or popsicle or something made with like real coconut milk. Wow. All right. Let's give this a shot. And yes, I do agree. You either love or hate Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, believe it or not, is a Florida thing. Or sorry, not Florida, it's a Texas thing. Frisco, Texas, guys. Frisco, Texas. 41 milligrams of caffeine per can. And yeah, it's a mix of a lot of different flavors. I don't know how many, but that's the thing with Dr. Pepper. It's kind of just known to be this very pungent, strong mix of flavors. So here we go. Second go. Okay. So what do I think of the Dr. Pepper Creamy Coconut? So we went in for a couple tastes. because there's a bit of depth to it. Drank half it. I drank most, probably that. There's only that much left. Okay. I know what's up. So, it really does. I actually lose the Dr. Pepper. The Dr. Pepper, which I'll call the kind of that bite, the almost acidity and aggressiveness of the Dr. Pepper, which is so pungent that makes people love it or hate it, this doesn't have. So, interestingly, kind of like if you were coming into the last review video we did, the Purple Thunder Mountain Dew, it was they because there was so much plum and berry, it didn't have the acidity of the regular Mountain Dew. And the same thing is going on with this, believe it or not. So if you did not like, if you don't like the abrasive, the, again, tart, sharp, pungency, strong flavor of normal Dr. Pepper, then you would probably like this. Because even when you get the cherry Dr. Pepper, it still tastes like Dr. Pepper, but there's a note of cherry. This one, you really don't get that Dr. Pepper. You mostly just get the coconut. Admittingly, there are a few Dr. Peppers I've never tried. I've never tried the strawberries and cream, nor the cream soda mixed one, but I like the vanilla one as well. I've had actually, maybe I have had strawberry Dr. Pepper. Not out of a can. If I did, it was out of a fountain. Like the Freestyle machine. But I've had vanilla, I've had cherry, etc. And those still taste like Dr. Pepper. This one, honestly, this is more just like a coconut soda. If you get any Dr. Pepper, this sounds weird, but it's not in the taste. It's like, once you take a breath or two, then it slightly resembles maybe the aftertaste of the Dr. Pepper, I guess. But it really doesn't taste like Dr. Pepper at all. So that's kind of start out. Is that a good or a bad? Well, that's pretty preferential, I guess. There you go. We lost the Eight Animals hat, nonetheless. I would say, for me, even just like before we even get into the coconut flavor of it, I'm sad it doesn't taste more like Dr. Pepper. Excuse me, because I like Dr. Pepper. Whew. I'll give a small compliments to Coca-Cola. Dr. Pepper's a Coca-Cola company. Okay. So, yeah, I'll give them a small compliment. So, what I am going to do, though, I'm going to go put this other one back in the freezer because it's warming up. And I want them to be as cold as possible because I'll probably bust in the second one here. So 1 second, and let me tell you in a moment what I think about the actual coconut flavor and aspect of it. All right, so like I said, no Dr. Pepper pungency flavor, which I enjoy. That's why I like it. I like strong flavors. This is very mild comparatively. So I'd very much call this a coconut soda with maybe the smallest essence of Dr. Pepper, if even that. I think even that's kind of being generous, to be honest. So when it comes to coconut, I think they did a pretty good job on it, actually. And the reason being is, like I said, entering into this conversation, I find a coconut flavor can either be really, like when it's artificial coconut flavor, it can either be done incredibly well in the sense that it kind of tastes like, what do you call it? It can kind of taste like real coconuts or be fake. And yes, Tom's new YouTube channel, literally, we're going to be launching that like basically this week, pretty much. Let me finish this and then I will get everybody's opinion on that new channel, what video should come first. So yeah, so it's not Dr. Pepper. The coconut flavor in it is actually good. It's not a 10 out of 10, but it's probably about a solid 7 out of 10 in the sense of not tasting completely fake. I definitely do not think it tastes like sunscreen. I can kind of see like why like it'd be resemble, like there's certain sunscreens that obviously smell kind of like coconut, and there's kind of a similar in smell, but it doesn't taste whatever. So the coconut flavor itself is like a 7 out of 10. It's not bad. It's not overly sweet, but I would say it is on the sweeter side in the mouth compared to normal Dr. Pepper because it doesn't have that bite and that acidity. So overall, is it Dr. Pepper? No. Is it a coconut soda? Yes. Is it good? You know, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. I would prefer the original or some of the other flavors that still have that more pungency and acidity and strong bite, is that's why I like it. But it's definitely not bad. Overall, if I had to give it the, if I had to give it a score, I give it probably a 7 out of 10. I think that is the, I think that's probably what it is. I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10. It loses, like, I don't mind the coconut. I would maybe even like the coconut, but it needs to have the Dr. Pepper bite, and it really doesn't. It's kind of like, it's just, they've given it too much, like losing the bite makes it too much. I don't know if the issue is I think it's, they reduced down the bite and the harshness of the Dr. Pepper, and in doing so, it just makes it too mild. I do agree with the term creamy coconut. I think that is good. It's a nice name for it, but they lost the Dr. Pepper bite, so it's a little overly creamy, I guess you could say. Not bad. Not bad. All right. So at that, guys, coming up on that new channel, what would you guys like to see first? Would you like to see a visit to Louisiana? Would you like to see a visit to Mexico? Would you like to see a visit to Puerto Rico? Or a McDonald's video from a different country? Excuse me. A 7-Eleven video from a different country? That's a few. And to answer your question, I have done many Indian buffet videos. People tune in from all over, Hawaii, Albuquerque, UK. So yeah, if you guys want to give me some input, Thomas says Mexico. All right, Mexico. Mexico. Okay, well, it seems we've got a lot of Mexico people. Okay, so it sounds like Mexico's pretty popular. Hey Joel, I'm a sales rep for Keurig Dr. Pepper. Tried it. So overall, my thoughts. I like it. I think it's a solid 7 out of 10. I wish it had more Dr. Pepper bite because there's less bite, less pungency, less acidity of the Dr. Pepper. It becomes a lot more like sweeter and creamy coconut-ish, which is, I love the coconut aspect, but I'm missing the Dr. Pepper bite. So Dr. Pepper normally has a nice bite and acidity, and this is lacking it. So that's why it's a 7 out of 10 and not higher. People from Nashville, UK, Yorkshire. So out of the not many responses to that question, admittingly, but it seems like Mexico is a pretty common answer. So that's in that case, guys. I will take note, and we will get that happening. We'll start the official countdown here pretty soon. Let's see. Yes, I'd like to do a challenge at Eddie Hall. I do like, yes, I do like the cherries. The cherries has a nice bite. The vanilla still has a nice bite. Haven't tried the other ones. Would it be a good mixer drink? Probably. If you like I mean, I don't drink alcohol, but like if you wanted to, I don't know what it's called, Malibu or something, you want coconut flavor, it already kind of is coconut. Puerto Rico, KFC, or McDonald's, different countries. Yes, McDonald's in other countries. England. I don't do cardio after a challenge. I can barely walk after a challenge, but I'm about to do some cardio here very shortly. I have done many Nashville chicken videos. It's going pretty well. Thank you so much. I'm going to, let's see, just a heads up, guys. I have 5 more minutes. I need to head out. I actually have to go run to an appointment real quick, and then I will be doing my cardio, speaking of which. And then we'll be eating and all that good stuff. Had to do some, actually, speaking of which, that's what I was supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be multitasking and getting some, had to kind of, let's just say, get a new computer. Things happened. Not as bad as the last time I had to get a new computer. But yes, I still actually taste the Dr. Pepper in the mouth. Or, no, sorry, not the Dr. Pepper, I taste the coconut. It's pretty strong. Like, it's pretty strong, to be honest. But I'm not sad about that. I just wish it still had that bite and acidity. No, and do not message me on Facebook. Never message me on Facebook, guys. Those messages do not get regulated, but Instagram and email are the best ways. If you're going to get a hold of me, next time you're in the UK, something pub in Lowen, something. Thank you for the recommendation. Australia would be cool. I'd like to go one day. Yeah, multitasking is an urban legend. I tell you what, it happens sometimes and sometimes not. I have not tried the Dr. Pepper strawberry and cream, but I would love to. Side injury, I mean, I have chronic neuropathy, which has never been healed or, not fixed. I mean, it's chronic, right? So more or less, I'm in constant pain and constantly limited. And whenever it flares up, it is horrendous. Sometimes I can barely move my side or do anything because it always involves your abdomen. Thank you so much. Come back to Seattle. I was there obviously earlier this year. Actually, tonight's video is coming, is from when I was in the Seattle area. So stay tuned. I'll be coming at about 5:30 Eastern. But yeah, good stuff, everybody. Like I said, I got like 1 more minute. I love Dr. Pepper Zero. Yes, I like Dr. Pepper Zero too. Come to Mississauga. To do what? Albuquerque. I need to get back to Albuquerque and or New Mexico because that is one of the few states I have left to do a challenge. Been there, but never have done a challenge in the state. New England and eat some lobsters. I have eaten lots of lobsters in New England. I went to an amazing buffet, I believe it's called the Nordic in Rhode Island. We ate quite a few lobsters. It was a great video. It is on the channel. Feel free to check that out. I did enjoy that time. That is quite the buffet. They have endless lobsters. They have they had like prime rib and filet mignon cooked to order. They had oysters. They had very, very, very amazing like Haagen-Dazs ice cream and ice cream bar, which is pretty cool. You could get milkshakes made with Haagen-Dazs, which like it's pretty like I don't want to say it's over the top, but like it's pretty dang cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that's pretty it's pretty luscious if you know what I am saying. So I would definitely recommend if you've never been. The Nordic is a great place. It is an expensive buffet though. It is a hundred and at least it was about geez man, it's almost probably 2.5, 3 years ago. It was $125. So I anticipate it's probably about it's probably at least that. Let's be honest. Soda comes with stevia. I actually don't like stevia. I find it's the one artificial sweetener which has, or sugar-free sweetener has a very strong flavor, and I don't like it. Sucralose is always my preferred. I find that is the most natural tasting, and I do enjoy it myself, which is the Splenda one. I have done a video with Beer Meets Food. I have been to Chicago. It's just there last year. I can't bench, haven't in years. Pec injury. Um, and I think that's the majority. So I kind of got to head out here. I have had long hair a long time ago. Somebody's talking about some kind of 5-patty burger. Not sure what you're talking about. Lobster place at Universal in Los Angeles. Not sure you're talking about. Tahine sherbet. What? Sorbet? Tahine sorbet? Thomas didn't know that was a thing. Sounds good. I have not had a Boston cooler or root beer float. Ain't about that life. I don't like the creamy and soda. I do like cruise ships. Lots of cruise videos. I actually have a couple cruise videos that need to be edited. Germany would be cool one day. Death row meal, animals, tropical fruits. Rattlesnake Saloon in Alabama. I think they used to have a challenge. I don't know if they still do anymore though. At that though, everybody, I do need to head out. It's about that time. Come to New Jersey. I've been to New Jersey. Shout out to Australia. Ryan, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Caffeine-free Diet Coke. I like caffeine-free Diet Coke. I have had HP sauce in the UK and or in America. Hawaii, hello. Yeah, I do want to try the Dr. Pepper one. Yes, I was in the Boston area with Joe Burger Challenge. I was also there 1 or 2 other times. But yeah, guys, at that, thank you so much for tuning in. Thomas, like I said, shoot me a message. Hopefully we can cross paths real quick. And so coconut, which normally I would not say is a bad thing. I love coconut, but loses a little bit of Dr. Pepper vibe. Lose a little bit of it. But I want to cross on next time. We'll be doing another challenge with Leah. We just did one. Video just came out. It's the last video. Definitely check that out. And you'll have to stay tuned for the updates on the travel channel, which sounds like people want to see things about Mexico. We got Lincoln, Nebraska. I've been to Lincoln, Nebraska. There's a great big Capitol-ish building-ish there. I think there's a university or two. And I've been to Omaha, which is cool. When I come to Vegas, I go through Vegas a lot. Just don't always do videos. And yeah, guys, with that, I gotta go. So, of course, the next time, say happy with hungry, happy eating. Thank you for joining. Hope you did enjoy the little review of the Dr. Pepper Cream Coke. And again, this was brought to you by you guys. So thank you guys. I'm glad we got to try it. It's not bad. Not my favorite, but not bad. And what I will say, guys, just putting this out there, let me know if you agree down below that the Coke Zero at McDonald's is probably some of the best tasting Coke Zero, specifically at McDonald's. There's something special about it. Apparently it comes in metal containers or something like that compared to the normal plastic. And then they tone it in a certain way. Yeah, so Coke Zero from McDonald's without ice. One of the best tasting ones. At that, until next time, have a lovely day, everybody.